Get up, you son of a bitch!
Cause Pawn's drunk loves ya.
Fight week, come on. Fight week, come on. Get the life beat going, get the life to life, get the life beat going, get the life to life. Yeah. And I'll say it, and you lay it. Crossovers, pinball, jump shot. Yes, indeed. Let me tell you what I need. I need money, don't need fame. No beef, no 50, no game. I am the I keep it tight. With all my might. Come on. You know how I do it. I don't even need no music. Uno, dos, tres. No music. No music. No music. Come on. Let's go. You already know this is Pawn's Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Shot himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazón, a.k.a. El Borracho, a.k.a. Café Bustelo, a.k.a. El Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this side of heaven. God bless you all. Let's start it off. Queso. Ay, Charles, Edward, queso con los $100. Super chari pari que a comprar gasolina de 93 to the buffet, to the Indian buffet mañana. Que no hay escuela this week para la familia. What's good, queso? What's good? What the receipt mean? What the receipt means? God bless you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Everybody in the chat. You already know fight week. Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios. Richardson Hitchens versus Oscar Duarte. Clarissa Shield versus French and Kruder Strong. Yo, there's a lot of content, lot of info. We're going to get right to it. Shout out to the members. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the modern day warriors, modern day gladiators, the one that put their life on the line for pure entertainment. Shout out to other promoters. Shout out to all the networks. Shout out to all the fans. Shout out to all the boxing content creators. Shout out to everybody that makes this community be the community that it is and it's supposed to be. And shout out to the trolls as well. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Dímelo, Ralphie. Yo, hope you're doing good, my brother Queso. Hope the family doing well, the knees doing better, your health doing better. Hey, yo, ladies and gentlemen, I got to tell you, I know I said this yesterday in the live, but once again, I'm mad at myself, y'all. I'm mad at myself, man. I let myself down, man. I truly let myself down. If I let myself down, I let y'all down as well. It's gonna be up to y'all because y'all the community, right? So I was supposed to have an interview. Shout out to Gary Antoine Russell. I was supposed to have an interview with Gary Antoine Russell. I actually had an interview with Gary Antoine Russell. I apologize for me. I feel like I ain't wasted the time because it's still an interview. But ladies and gentlemen, look. I'm supposed to have an interview with Gary Antoine Russell. It was supposed to schedule at 10 p.m. Eastern time last week on Friday. And I'm like, you know what, man? Just let me go to a bar. I say, let me go to a bar. You know what I'm saying? Just kill time for a minute. Let me get just, a couple of tequila drinks. And you know when the bar, when the bartender they extra nice, they be like, yo, here's a shot. Yo, where you been? I haven't seen you in a while. He's a shot. Hey, and I'm like, man, okay, you ain't feeling it. You ain't feeling it, right? So as soon as I see the text, yo, you gonna send the link? Boom. I said, shit, damn, I ain't even at home. Fuck it, let me go to the car. Bam. Hey, yo, man, I'm so twisted, bro. I'm so twisted. I'm like, yo, Gary Anton Russell. Let's go, Gary Anton Russell. I said, man, who cares about the fight that you got next, man? We don't give a damn. Who you want next? Yo, I'm going to tell you like this, man. If I drop that interview, man, look, if I drop that interview, man, I'm telling you like this, man. A whole bunch of people's gonna make videos about your boy, bro. If y'all, hey, yo, put it this way: the community, y'all want it. I might drop it for the members. I just don't feel like it's gonna represent me good because I feel like if I put it out there, now they truly gonna think I'm a drunk on the mic, and maybe no, I won't even get no interviews. Maybe the promoters of these fighters be like, no, don't go over there, man. Don't go over there. But it was a good interview. I was still hype. But you could see, yo, I ain't been like that in a while, man. I let myself go, man. I was doing so good. You know, the relapse is hard, man. Relapse is hard, man. Coda in the building. Coda in the building. The members is outside tonight. The members is outside tonight. I might drop a set F it. Everybody, no, a lot of people don't take your boy Punch Drunk Boxing series anyway. Might as well. Yeah, it's so hard, man. It is, man. You think I'm doing so good, man? You think, nah, I'm just a little drinking too. Little drink or two. Yo, I was like, yo, look at myself. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yo, let's go straight through it, bruh. Hey, yo, look. First and foremost, I respect Vergil Ortiz. I respect Vergil Ortiz Sr. They've shown me love in the past and stuff like that. Shout out to Rick. Their manager. Shout out to Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya is truly the only promoter that hit your boy Punch Drunk Boxing a couple of years ago and say, yo, I like your stuff. I want to be on your show. Shout out to Oscar De La Hoya. So to be honest, yeah, a lot of people be like, yo, some people be biased. I give those the benefit of the doubt that has given your boy Punch Drunk Boxing the benefit of the doubt. You feel me? Did you see Gary Anton was the versus? Could be. I know. I seen that, Dan. I seen that. Hopefully it's not, because, man, y'all already know that Gary Anton Russell been having a lot of hiccups throughout his career in terms of business management, whatever. But hopefully he get that fight. But I feel like this, man, and I'm gonna start off with this. Oscar De La Hoya Golden Boy promotion is different from every other promotions. It's different from Eddie Reynoso's. It's different from Bobby Arim. It's different from Al Heyman. It's different from Frank Warren. It's just different. You know why? Because whether people like Oscar De La Hoya or not, he built Golden Boy promotions. Blood, sweat, and tears. He really fought, literally, to have what he have. None of these promoters literally fought to have what they have. Put it this way, I always stated in the past, if you're familiar with the channel, I say, yo, if my kids wanted a box and it's time for us to see for a promoter, the first promoter I'm gonna have a sit down with is Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy Promotions, Bernard Hopkins. Why? Because Oscar De La Hoya knows the science, the art in the ring, and the art to be a star in the sport of boxing, and he knows the business of boxing. He's gonna know. He's gonna understand how my kid as a fighter feels, what he needs to go through, and he could give us some free tips. And if you know what I'm saying, you understand what I'm trying to say. I feel like ever since Golden Boy Promotions emerged, everybody. I'm not gonna look. This is just my opinion. The way that it looks like from the outside in. Ever since that Golden Boy Promotions have emerged, you remember what Golden Boy Promotions, the other promoters didn't like it. They didn't take Oscar De La Hoya serious. I feel like Oscar De La Hoya has put all these fighters in position, whether these fighters like it or not. We never gonna know the ins and outs of contracts. But from the outside looking in, ever since Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy Promotions have emerged, everybody been trying to snake Golden Boy Promotions, in my opinion. Most of these guys son mal degradecido, in my opinion, from the outside looking in. I don't know the details, but from the outside looking in, every time Golden Boy Promotions put their fighters in position, they skip town. No, that's like if a dude, you know what I'm saying, get that woman some good titties, get a butt lift, get a facelift, get the Coca-Cola body, and then that woman leaves to the other dude. And you spent all that time when they wasn't nothing, wasn't a nobody. She had a flat chested. She ain't had buns and buns like that. She ain't had a watermelons like that. And you know what? You understand what I'm trying to say? Let's not forget, Oscar De La Hoya had most of the fighters in the PBC. They got a position. Al Heyman came, boom, boom. Finagle, Richard Schaefer, boom, and they went to the PBC. Let's not forget that Golden Boy Promotions produced the heavyweight champion in Deontay Wilder. As soon as Deontay Wilder, that was the last fight versus Tavern, the first fight that he got the world title. Right there, he skipped and went to PBC. The guy that put you in position. If you think about Danny Swift Garcia, his career, and talking about accomplishment, he was at his highest with Golden Boy Promotions. Let's not forget Keith Von Tom Thurman. Keith Von Tom Thurman was not actually signed to Golden Boy Promotions. He was Al Heyman and promoted by Golden Boy Promotions. But he got his fight with Diego Chavez, got his fight with Carlos Quintana. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Earl the True Spin. Same with Danny Garcia. Same with all these guys in the PBC. Same with Canelo Alvarez, in which they secure the most lucrative contract in boxing history. Always putting these guys in position. Oscar De La Hoya Golden Boy Promotions does not build champions. He builds potential cash cows. Not potential cash cows, cash cows. We talking about on Canelo Alvarez. We talking about Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia build him up as well. Put it this way. Look how Golden Boy Promotions have Ryan Garcia in position. Ryan Garcia got the Tang fight. Ryan Garcia lost the Tang. Got the Oscar Duarte. Got the Devin Haney fight. And Ryan Garcia, you know what I'm saying, unprofessionalism, but then it still got him a championship fight versus Rolly. He lost to Rolly, and then he got him another championship fight versus Mario Barrios. You can't tell me that Oscar De La Hoya Golden Boy Promotions has been doing a bad job. It seems to me that the fighters get into position and they want to be mal degradecido. They want to be ungrateful. You guys don't respect the guys that invest in you and put you in position. And because when you're looking attractive and you're looking sexy, pause. That's when everybody wants you, and that's what everybody wants you. And y'all don't stay faithful. Y'all don't stay loyal. That's what it seems to Oscar De La Hoya. That's in my opinion. Adrian Broner, right? Golden Boy Promotions, 4-3 Division World Champion with Golden Boy Promotion at his highest. Let's not forget that Golden Boy Promotions, Oscar De La Hoya turned Pretty Boy into Money Man. Yes, Oscar De La Hoya Golden Boy Promotion turned Pretty Boy into Money Man. Once Floyd Mayweather left Top Rank, he was doing business, and the guy that was promoting Floyd Mayweather was Golden Boy Promotions. If we think about the resume of even Canelo Alvarez, if it was a Golden Boy Promotions, he would have never got that Floyd Mayweather fight, that Shane Mosley fight, that Cotto fight, that Triple G fight. Those are the best was in Canelo Alvarez. As soon as he went to Matchroom, yeah, he got some good wins. Yeah, he got the Undisputed, but it was kind of can't match that resume. The reason why Canelo is because of the resume that he started out with Golden Boy Promotions. He said Ryan Garcia brought his own fans. Stop it, man. Stop it. Nah. He got social media fans, but in the end of the day, what makes Ryan Garcia be taken serious is because he's a boxer. And now, Vergil Ortiz. And I know this for a fact. That even even go check the last interview that Vergil Ortiz had, giving Oscar De La Hoya props, even when he was trying to bait for them to probably, you know what I'm saying, say something. Let me see what you feel about Canelo Alvarez and what he said about Golden Boy Promotion. And Vergil Ortiz said, nah, they always treated me good. And I know that for a fact. Vergil has stated, and Vergil Ortiz Sr. has stated to me that Oscar De La Hoya Golden Boy Promotions have treated them well. Treated them so well that Vergil only trusted Oscar De La Hoya. I know that for a fact. Oscar De La Hoya Golden Boy Promotion have helped Vergil Ortiz outside of the ring. That's something that they can't deny. That's something they cannot deny. Vergil Ortiz Vergil Ortiz, just like all these other fighters, are in the verge of that breakout international superstar. Just like Danny Garcia was, just like Deontay Wilder. I'm gonna tell you like this: if Deontay Wilder would have still go to board promotions, we would have got that Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. We would have got that fight. We would have got that fight. We would have got that fight. There's going to be people out there, but what was the common denominator, though? What's the common denominator? It got to be Oscar De La Hoya uses his own fame clout to promote his fighter. But that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. He uses his own fame to promote his fighter. Bro, that's what you got to do. What do you think Floyd Mayweather did for Tank Davis? But Oscar De La Hoya is Oscar De La Hoya, though. Oscar De La Hoya earned his fame. Blood, sweat, and tears. Oscar De La Hoya never, and look, Oscar De La Hoya never tried to overshadow. Nobody never said, yo, Oscar De La Hoya, stay out the way of Ryan Garcia. Yo, Oscar De La Hoya, stay out the way of Canelo Alvarez, man. Let him talk. We never did that. Oscar De La Hoya never tried to overshadow his fighters. He never tried to overshadow his fighter. He never tried to overshadow Vergil Ortiz. He never tried to overshadow Kid Austin. He never tried to overshadow any other fighters. He stood conservative. He let himself promote the fight. I'm Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy. This is my fighter. We're gonna get this fight. Bop, 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 bop. And that's it. Since day one, our Golden Boy promotions have emerged, and everybody has tried to snake out Oscar De La Hoya Golden Boy promotions. That's the common denominator. The common denominator could be like, oh, yo, but why is Oscar De La Hoya always having problems with these fighters? No, why all these fighters always get into the position when Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy promotions put them in the position, and then they bounce. Charles Edward Queso in the building. Dímelo, queso. A ver que tú estabas, la música de queso. Por $100.
He is rich. He got his own money. He's got his own money. I mean, the boy has got his own money.
Ponle la música de queso. Ay, suénalo. DJ Camelo, Alex Sensation. Págame la música, ranketing. All right. Energy. Energy. Guess who in the building said, yo, what up? What up, Coda? What up, Punch? Let's get it. Yeah, man. We talking about this potential fight. There's going to be a court hearing. On Friday, and the judge, Punch, you supposed to be calling out Showbiz, the boxing. Nah, the Showbiz my guy. What are you talking about, man? Showbiz my guy. The GOAT. Showbiz, the GOAT. Shout out to Showbiz, man, doing wonderful things out there, man. Collaborating with the Zone. That's what I'm talking about, man. Nah, man. If we call out Showbiz, if we call out Showbiz for an exhibition, it's to give back to the community. That's what I want to do, man. I want to do something big for the community, man. I want to do something big for the community, yo. You know what's the effed up thing? I'm gonna tell you like this. It was 2000. Hold on. It was 2008, 2007, 2008, right? And I was working, right? And it was about to be Christmas, and I only had $3,000, right? Only had $3,000, and I said, you know what, man? I want to do something special, man. I want to do a food drive. Only had $3,000, $3,000. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go to the Presbyterian Children's Hospital in 160 and 165 in Broadway in Manhattan, right? At the time, my son got sick. Around that time, you know what I'm saying? My son suffered from chronic asthma. So when he gets sick, man, he gets hospitalized. He used to get hospitalized, right? So when I was there, I'm like, you know, man, look at these sick kids and stuff like that. You know what, man? I want to do something. I just feel like, you know, being a humanitarian, you know? And I went to Toys R Us and I went to little other toy stores and I bought 3,000 worth of toys, right? And I went to the Children's Museum. And when I got there, I said, I want to give this. I didn't have no foundation. I just wanted to give it. Siders can't just buy toys and give it to the kids or nothing like that. They turned me away, bro. They turned me away. And I was like, yo, but damn, you trying to do something special. They said, no, they can't allow unfoundation. Try to put, you know what I'm saying? They're using the big words. Stop using this big words, Gina, on me. I felt so bad, bro. I felt so, and I remember I've seen this Ecuadorian, I think it was an Ecuadorian baby. They left, their parents just dropped her off and left her there. And the nurse told me, yo, she was there for like, she been here for 2 weeks. They never came back. I'm like, wow. To help out is like, you gotta go through these channels. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, you can't even do something free. I noticed that. I'm like, you know, I feel like people do help, but we're not good intentions. Probably they want to get a write-off or something like that. It's weird. But I want to do something I want to give back. Certain way. I want to do something for the community. I don't know, man. I really want to, man. I really truly want to, man. Boxing talk in the building. Boxing talk. Colo 20 peso. Cock members, when Vergil got sick and his career could have been over, De La Hoya stuck by him. True. Verdad. Tell him Boxing talk. Could have been over. De La Hoya stuck by him. A lot of fighters, if not De La Hoya, will be overrated gatekeepers. De La Hoya makes stars, gets no respect. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to los 20 pesos. Mira del malecón. Gracias. It's true, bro. Facts. Boxing talk. Facts boxing talk. Not for nothing. That's the hardest and most courage thing you can do. Yeah, man. Yo, I felt sad, bro. Y'all I teared, man. I teared, bro. I seen this because this beautiful. How can you leave your child like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Like, they said that the mother and the father came. The girl was really, really sick. And the nurse told me really, really sick. And they never came back again. Nobody, no family members. They just left that child abandonado. I mean, the good thing it is that they came and took her to the bring her to the hospital, but they abandoned her there. And then, you know what I'm saying? I was like, and I brought, and I remember, no, as a matter of fact, let me add to the story. Let me add, because it was just not about the toy. So I went back downstairs, I remember, and the shop, you know, the hospital got a shop, and it got balloons and everything. So when I came upstairs to get, the nurse told me about it. Then the nurse wasn't there, so I went downstairs and I brought, and I came right back upstairs, but there was another nurse, and maybe the other nurse was in lunch, I forgot, but whatever. I brought some balloons and the couple of toys that I had. I bought some balloons from the shop and the toys that I had on my trunk. Boom. Hey, yo. And the nurse didn't let me give it to her. She said, no, you can't do that. You're not a family member. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm just giving it. The nurse told me about what happened and stuff like that, blah, blah, because my son was in the hospital when I took him to the hospital. So, you know, and they didn't let me give it to her. So when the nurse left, then the other nurse, and then she said, yo, go downstairs and give it to me and blah, blah, blah. And that's how that's the full story about that. But I'm like, yo, in Children's Hospital, bro, there's and the nurse was telling me there's a lot of kids that get abandoned out here, bro. I'm like, man, yo, it's I want to do something, man. I truly want to do something about that, man, for real, man. Good looking out. I said cock members. Cook. He said cock members. Cook members. On my phone. Cook members is insane, and you ain't even paused that. It's insane work. Yeah, like I say that like it's nothing. Shout out to Charles and the Cheese. Shout out to Queso. Con los $100. Con los $100. La música de Queso. Pause, 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 pause. Pause, pause. Oh.
He's rich.
Yo.
He is rich. He got his own money. His own money. I mean, the boy has got his own money.
Oye, ya DJ Camelo, ya págame la música, DJ. Hey. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Diablo, what's happening? Two War in the building say, yo, hey, Punch. Once Canelo retires, there's nobody else to carry the torch. There is no face of boxing once he hangs it up. Why would we say that there's no more face of boxing? Yes, it will. Boxing is a 100+ year sport. There's always going to be a face of boxing. Now, there's going to be a patch of who has to earn it, but we in an era right now that we have a lot of options. Look at Shakur Stevenson just BT from Lopez. We don't know if Gervonta Tank Davis want to wake up and say, you know what, let me fight Shakur Stevenson. We don't know what's going to happen in the rematch if Devin Haney fights Ryan Garcia. We don't know Ryan Garcia beats Mario Barrios, then Ryan Garcia fights Shakur Stevenson. And let's say that Shakur Stevenson beat Ryan Garcia, or Ryan Garcia beat Shakur Stevenson, and Ryan Garcia with his popularity and stuff like that, and his spectacular performances, and then he beat a fight. We don't know that. There's going to be a face of boxing, my brother. This is boxing. This is boxing, man. I disagree on that point. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. You need the right ingredients for you to be. Remember, a lot of these guys got it wasn't easy. A lot of these guys got their cosigner. You know what I'm saying? If Canelo Alvarez had the cosign of Oscar De La Hoya, if Canelo Alvarez didn't have Oscar De La Hoya, it would have been a harder road. It's just like Gervonta Tank Davis had Oscar De La Hoya, Ryan Garcia, Oscar De La Hoya, and Canelo Alvarez, the attachment. You need a little cosigner as well. It's hard to do it like Oscar De La Hoya, ladies and gentlemen. Oscar De La Hoya did and brand the gold in the Olympics, work his way back up. And then when he needed to face El Rey de Mexico and Julio Cesar Chavez, remember they was calling him a fake Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Oscar De La Hoya he's really the golden one, bruh. Whatever Oscar De La Hoya touches turn to gold. Caesar. Punch, how was the graveyard shit last night? Oh man, it was good, man. It was good. You know what I'm saying? It was a good live. It was a good live, man. It was a good live. High, low, dímelo, colado, beso de blup, 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 plátano. Dímelo, if it's moonshine, gotta be great, better than false and flames. God bless you, my brother. Let's go, Carl in the building. Australia's own in the building. Carl in the building. What's good, Carl? What's good? Yo. All right, let's get right back to it. So now Vergil Ortiz is leaving Golden Boy Promotions because, of course, he wants the fight that everybody wants to see. And I understand it. Caesar. That's what I'm talking about, my brother. Gifted 5 Punch Wrong Boxing membership. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Shout out to the member. Shout out to Caesar. Hola de Mexico, cabrones. Appreciate you, bruv. Appreciate you, man. Yo, so now Vergil Ortiz, and I understand the fans ain't going. It's not the fans' problem or the fans for us to worry about the business side in the sport of boxing. I understand. We just want to see the fight. F Golden Boy Promotions. Hey, yo, they just offer Canelo. Let's put. Matter of fact, let's put down the facts. Let's put down the facts, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put down the facts. Let's put the receipts. Let's put the receipts. Give me a sec. Let's put the receipt. Reported by Chris Maddox. Chris Maddox been on the road. Reporting the stuff. Let's put the facts. Let's put the facts. Give me a shit. No, it's not in this one. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me upload. Let me upload. Appreciate y'all, man. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like, man. We live. We energy. Nobody got the energy like your boy, Mr. Moonshine, el adobo, el sazón, el borracho, el pastor de boxeo. Energy, y'all. Put that energy on the smash the like. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stop saying smash the like button. Like, people will understand what people gotta do. Hold on. Yes. All right. So, Chris Maddox reports Vergil Ortiz has filed in opposition to the temporary restraining order Golden Boy received to block Ortiz from signing to fight Jerome Ennis. According to a copy of the public records reviewed by Sports Illustrated, Ortiz is seeking to dissolve the TRO and Denny Golden Boy Promotions further relief more. In the legal filing, Ortiz says in December, his manager, Rick, was presented with an offer to fight Ennis and told that if Ortiz did not agree to the fight, that he would be benched and not presented with any other opportunities. Ortiz team at least that Ortiz promotional agreement states that Ortiz must be presented with these potential opponents for any bout. He was not. All right, let's add more to it. Let's get to the meat of the bone. Pause. Right? That's what they say. All right. Boom. The filing says Ortiz was offered a 3-fight deal from Matchroom Boxing, which included an April 18th date against Ennis. The guaranteed Ortiz $12 million and could have been worth $20 million. Ortiz was only offered a deal by another promoter that would have guaranteed him $16 million plus upside based on tickets and pay-per-view sales of bout. All right, folks. So how? Okay. So now they was guaranteeing. So Matchroom Boxing was guaranteeing $12 million. That's double more than what Turkey Out Shake was offering. Kind of odd there, right? Kind of odd. We understand that Turkey Out Shake offered, I think, Boots Ennis and Vergil Ortiz were reported $6 million apiece. Eric Gomez just tweeted earlier today and said that they still wanted to make the fight and still give Vergil Ortiz his guaranteed $3 million. Now, I remember a couple of weeks ago, I was talking about the business of boxing. I was talking about the contracts and stuff like that. But we all understand that Vergil Ortiz made $4 million, $4.5 million, in which his manager stated, versus the Madrimov and Boachuk. So we understand that if you're making $4 million already, you cannot go below that. You know what I'm saying? Something is odd here, in my opinion. $12 million offered a 3-fight deal by Matchroom, but Golden Boy Promotions, he signed with Golden Boy Promotions. How is them off? Now it's getting too weird now. It's getting too weird now, but these guys don't really want to put the facts out there. It's kind of cloudy in my opinion. So Matchroom Boxing is making 3-fight deal offers to a contracted fighter of Golden Boy Promotions. Now we understand that you can send an offer for a fight, but a 3-fight offer, it's not making any sense. And you know what I've noticed though? You know what I noticed? That when Golden Boy Promotions have a hiccup with their fighter, just like with Canelo Alvarez, who quickly stepped up. When Golden Boy Promotions has their issues with Canelo Alvarez, who quickly stepped up. Or strategically behind the scenes, there was already talks of like, yo, let's do this. do this to go to promotion, do this to Oscar De La Hoya, and I figured things out with the zone and blah, blah, blah. It seems kind of weird, and this is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. I don't give a damn what anybody say. I do give a damn, but I'm just saying that it seems kind of weird that Vergil Ortiz, in his last interview, giving all the props to Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions, and all of a sudden, now they enemies? Now they enemies all of a sudden. Now this guy's taking it to court. And if you look at Oscar De La Hoya in his recent, when he was talking about Vergil Ortiz, he said, I love Vergil Ortiz. I love his dad. Is that they not the problem? The problem is Rick. Rick is saying, my job is to look out for my client. I'm going to say this, the saying that we all say all the time, all money ain't good money. I think that Oscar De La Hoya Golden Boy Promotions has done a wonderful job with Vergil Ortiz. And greed is going to destroy something, in my opinion. Because let me tell you like this in the sport of boxing. They could give you a contract, 3-fight contract, this X amount of dollars. But if you lose that first fight, that contract is done. And then you're working your way back up and saying, damn, bro, I was getting looked, man. They was doing right by me. And I leave for this type of money. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Vergil Ortiz is going to make that type of money regardless. Vergil Ortiz is in position, bro. Vergil Ortiz is going to make that money regardless. Vergil Ortiz is going to make that money regardless. Now, I want to see the fight. I want to see Jerome Boots Ennis versus Vergil Ortiz. But if I'm going to be so unloyal just for this Boots fight, as a fan, as a fan, I say, you know what? I want to see Vergil and Boots, and whatever needs to happen as a fan. But as a man, I say Vergil Ortiz stay with Golden Boy Promotions. In my opinion, that's me as if I was Vergil Ortiz's friend, because I believe I got morals. I don't care. Money don't drive. You know what I'm saying? Good money is good. Genuine money is good. You know what I'm saying? When it's coming from a good place and a good heart. You know? All money ain't good money. Money is great. Money is good in a sense. It takes care of bills. It puts you in position. You don't got to worry about certain things and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But then there's certain money that if you take that money, it comes with something. You know what I'm saying? It comes with something like you take this and that's it. It's like there's certain money that you could be enslaved by. Oh yeah, it's good money, but now you feel like you owe this person forever or something. I don't understand why people always have a problem. They don't have a problem with Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions on the come up. They don't have a problem with that. But then when they make it to a certain position where everybody now wants a piece of you, you forget about the people that put you in position, bro. Vergil Ortiz is like my brother Boxing Talk said, when you were sick, it was Golden Boy Promotion that was helping your ass out. Don't forget about that, Vergil Ortiz. Don't let this money-hungry motherfuckers take you away from your principles and morals. When Oscar De La Hoya, when you were sick, it was Oscar De La Hoya that was there for you. Before that, when he signed as a teenager, it was Oscar De La Hoya that helped your father out. Don't forget about that. So when you were sick, it was Oscar De La Hoya there. When you had no money, and they invest in you so your father could take care of you while you do your boxing stuff, so it could be easier for them. Oscar De La Hoya was there for you, my brother. Don't let this little $12 million, and this little Boots fights take you away from your morals and principle. No sea como lo otro, mi hermano. No sea como lo otro. All money ain't good money. Be loyal to the people that was there for you when you ain't had shit. I like Vergil Ortiz, bro. But I don't like these moves, bro. They always do that shit to Oscar De La Hoya, bro. They always do that shit. Oscar de la Hoya put these motherfuckers in position and then they son come mierda esa gente. Esos son come mierda, bro. Yeah, we living in the sport of boxing where when the sport of boxing has a bunch of snakes and shit like that. I understand. Get it while it's there. Get it in the table. Oh yeah, man, we risk our lives anyway. Man, fuck that, bro. Oscar de la Hoya gonna take you to the promised land. The proof is in the pudding. His track record speak for itself. His track record speak for itself. And if Oscar de la Hoya needed and Golden Boy Promotions needed needed Vergil Ortiz to be like, hey, yo, man, we need to lock this promotional deal down. But I need you, Vergil Ortiz, on this one. Stick by me on this one so we could get this, my promotional company and stuff like that. And I got you. Because Vergil Ortiz never said nothing bad about Oscar de la Hoya. He never said nothing bad about about Golden Boy Promotions. All of a sudden they got a problem. Nah, it's because of the people now. It's new money coming along. Yo, we got $12 million. They has a tigre, yo, and stuff like that. Don't worry, we're gonna be taking care of you. You're still gonna be on the zone. You're still gonna be in the air. That's the same shit they did to Canelo Alvarez. Man, fuck Golden Boy Promotion and stuff like that. Yo, he give you the most money in your career, the highest, the most lucrative contract of your career. Don't worry about that. Come on, mate. Don't worry. I got the zone people. We're gonna take care of you. Nah, man. We hear too many times that, oh, yo, these promoters do wrong by the fighters. But these fighters do wrong by the promoters. These fighters do wrong by the people that have invested in them. These promoters be shitting on trainers that has got their career from the amateurs all the way to the pros, and then when they get that type of money, and now that trainer is about to get that good 10%, they kick them to the curb and get a trainer. Fuck it, let's get a Robert Garcia. Fuck it, let's get a Eddie Reynoso. Forget about him, let's get a Derrick James. Now you got these industry trainers and stuff like that, but the man that helped you out, when you was nothing. Putting money in, giving you stipends, putting money in your pocket when you have nothing, going to amateurs and stuff like that. Nah, man. I see the good and the bad, bro. I seen the man. I know there's managers and promoters that are trying to snake these fighters, but I also see fighters snaking these promoters and these investors, people that believe in them. I see it all the time too. So no, man. No, don't do it, Vergil. Be loyal, bro. Be loyal. Eddie Hearn ain't gonna be there for you like Oscar de la Hoya. Answer that question. Tell yourself that. Tell yourself that. What Eddie Hearn have done, and shout out to Eddie Hearn. I'm not putting this on Eddie Hearn, but if what Eddie Hearn has done, what Oscar de la Hoya did for you and your family, what he would have done that, what Bob would have done that, what Al would have done that, what Turk would have done that, what Dana White would have done that? No. No, bro. No. They wouldn't. They wouldn't. What do you mean? Robert Garcia is not an industry. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about what I'm talking about industry trainers is what I'm talking about is that the Freddie Roach is that the already accomplished trainers, right? And they leave and they think that they're going to go to this high profile trainers. But in all actuality, it don't matter. You got to have chemistry with that fighter. You got chemistry with that fighter. That's what I'm saying. You telling me that you build this, if you build this fighter from all the way to the position to become a world champion, household name and stuff like that, you did a wonderful job. No es para que tú le sacas del equipo and then get another trainer and then now you go and now you give the 10% while this guy was getting the Skippy check. Nah, bro. Nah. That's just my opinion. I respect Oscar. I respect Vergil. I respect Vergil Sr. I respect Rick. I respect all these guys have shown. This guy, yo, again, out of people in boxing, I feel like I'm being blackballed in a lot in a lot of boxing entities and stuff like that. But Oscar showed me love. He's the only promoter that be like, yo, I want to do an interview with you. I like your show. Rick has given me so much pointers and stuff like that. Shout out to Rick. Shout out to Vergil and his dad for giving me the opportunity to even interview them. But Rick and Oscar de la Hoya, that so I'm like in the I respect Rick so much, and I respect Oscar de la Hoya so much because they respect this drunk of the mic. They didn't have to respect me. Rick sees certain how you say it, certain videos, and he gives me pointers. Nobody in boxing do, and you know what I'm saying, shot me out like Rick. So I appreciate you, my brother. I do. This is not on that, but this is just on the surface, man. It just doesn't look good, bro. It don't look good, man. It don't look good. Like Oscar told Canelo, I made you, so put some fucking respect on my name. Maldegradecido. Tell him, Punch. Tell him. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you, Christian, with a $5 super chat. No, we gotta be grateful, bro. We gotta be grateful, man. It's like I'm grateful for the people, for the members, grateful for the subscribers, grateful for the donators, grateful, bro. Grateful. Shout out to Queso, shout out to Boxing Talk, shout out to Christian, shout out to Coda, shout out to Rap, shout out to everybody, bro. Shout out to the people when I was doing lives and I was going 30 minutes without nobody. Shout out to the 37 people that's looking on right now. We still a small channel, bro. We still a boutique out here. I still don't get my just due. I still ain't nobody out here, bro. But it's just like this. It's just like this. This is what I'm talking about in a nutshell. This is what I'm talking about in a nutshell. Then we got like what? Put it this way, Vergil Ortiz and people looking on. Look right now, Punch on Boxing, we got 36 people looking on. 36 people looking on. They ain't shit compared to a lot of channels out there. But there's gonna be a time when I'm gonna get my 1,000 people looking on, my 1,200 people looking on, my 3,000 people looking on, and it's gonna be a time where Punch on Boxing is gonna be in precision. But it's gonna be these 32, 36 people that I'm gonna show them that's in my heart, bro. Because they was there when I wasn't shit. Yeah, I'm going to be grateful for the people. There's going to be people, hey, yo, boom, boom, boom. I'm going to be grateful for the other channels that be like, hey, yo, Punch, yo, Punch, let's do a collab, let's yo, Punch, blah, 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 blah. Huh? I ain't going to be like, oh, nah, I ain't going to forget about, nah, bro. Nah, man. Nah, man. Just remember what they did. Hey, yo, Vergil, just remember what they did to Subriel Matias, huh? Subriel Matias locked the multi-fight deal. He lost with Liam Paru, and then, boof, they kicked him out, bro. They kicked him. We don't need him. Nah, man, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling the real. I'm telling the real. Do I want to see Jerome Boots Ennis versus Vergil Ortiz? Yeah, I like that fight. But also, I'm not going to hold I don't give a damn what anybody say. I'm not going to hold Vergil Ortiz to the fire. I'm not. I am not. Punch Wrong Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine, is not going to hold Vergil Ortiz to the fire. Mr. Moonshine, the keeper of the objectivity in the sport of boxing, because I know he wants to fight. And he's doing everything. He's going against his own promoter. He's going against the people that did that for him, not to get the, you know what I'm saying? To get the fight in the manner that they want the fight. But let's not forget that this is the third time going around. Let's not forget that it was Boots Ennis that ducked the fight. So yeah, I want the fight. But I'm not going to be shaming Vergil Ortiz when he already signed up for the fight 2 times and Boots Ennis wanted to do something else. Oh, now, no. Now it's Vergil. Nah. I ain't going to shame that. Oh, the 154-pound division, I'm going to say like this, man, it's all stacked up. I've been telling y'all that's my favorite division, so I don't give a damn if Vergil Ortiz and Boots Ennis doesn't happen. If they say Vergil's going to be fighting Xander Zayas, I'm good with that. If they're going to say Vergil versus Earl Spence, I'm good with that. In Dallas, Texas, 60,000, I'm good with that. If they say Vergil versus Charlo, I'm good with that. If they say Boots versus Charlo, I'm good with that. If they say Vergil versus the winner from Dura and Thurman, I'm good with that. Huh? Nah, bro. Nah, if they say Josh Kelly versus Vergil Ortiz, I'm good with that. Josh Kelly versus Boots, I'm good with that. Josh Kelly versus Anders Zayas for the 3-belt unification belt, I'm cool with that. I'm not a slave to one fight. Like a lot of these people in this community, like act like Boots and Vergil is the only fighter at 154 is a motherfucking stacked division, bro. Is the best division in the sport of boxing. As a matter of fact, a lot of people asking, yo, Turkey, what you gonna do? Dana White, what you gonna do? This promoter, what you gonna do? How much you gonna bet? You wanna elevate the sport of boxing? You do a 154-pound tournament, bro. Tournament. The best tournament in the history of the sport of boxing in 154-pound division. Look at that. Yeah, Vergil, Boots, you fight. Thurman, Fundura. Xander, Josh Kelly. Charlo versus Spence. Oh, yeah, bring it on. Tim Zoo, you want to get back in the mix? You want to get back in the mix? Get back in the mix. Boacek just only lost one time. I'm sorry. Bakram just lost one time. Get back in the mix. Get back in the mix. Oh, Devin the Dream Haney, you want to call out Xander Zayas? Devin the Dream Haney calling Xander Zayas. Bill Haney saying that the Latino fighters are clowns and comedians. Oh, put it this way: Vergil Ortiz is trying to get a fight. How about Devin Haney? You call out Vergil Ortiz and let's see if Vergil Ortiz is a straight up comedian and a clown. Let's see how much of a clown Vergil Ortiz is. How about that? How about that? If y'all think that Latinos is a bunch of comedians and clowns, let's go, Devin Haney. Nah. Don't call out Xander Zayas because you think that Xander is the weakest link. No. Bill, my brother Bill. Call out Vergil Ortiz. Let's see how much a comedian and a clown Vergil Ortiz is. Don't speak that over your life. Don't call yourself nobody. The first shall be last. The last shall be first. You the man, hermano. Also Haney versus Puerto Rico Haney. Who you got? Always speak life over yourself. Yeah, I know. And I shouldn't. Good looking. I appreciate you. I shouldn't downplay myself like that. But I think you know what I'm talking about in terms of this community. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they say women lie, men lie, numbers don't. You know what I'm saying? In the community that we in, and numbers count. But it count, but it don't count when you got that support, like my brother Boxing Talk, like the members, like Genso, like everybody showing love, putting value on the work. Appreciate you, de verdad, mi hermanos. Appreciate you to the fullest. What do I feel about that fight? I think it's a good fight, though. I do think Xander Zayas and Devin Haney is a good fight. I think Xander Zayas right now, because Xander Zayas, you could tell he's big. He's a big 154. It looked like he could fight at 160. I think Xander Zayas not even close to his prime. Put it this way. Boxing Talk. If Devin Haney won Xander Zayas now, the best time to fight him is now, because 2 years from here, Xander Zayas is going to be too good. Because Xander Zayas no tiene vicio. Xander Zayas no tiene vicio. He doesn't hang out. He don't drink. He's a dedicated gym rat. If I was, I'm gonna send him. This is the message I could tell Devin Haney. Call Xander, try to get Xander Zayas now, because in 2 years, Xander Zayas is going to be way too dangerous. Not gonna have a chance to beat Xander Zayas, in my opinion. If just like when I said with the Canelo Alvarez and David Benavidez, if Canelo Alvarez would fight David Benavidez way earlier before he fought the Kalen Plants and stuff like that, it was better off for Canelo Alvarez to fight David Benavidez. But it got to the point where David Benavidez just became too dangerous. I like that Josh Kelly versus Xander Zayas, but Charlo versus Xander. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, yo, look at Jermell Charlo. Had a recent interview with Jermell Charlo. If we can't get the Vergil and Boots, let's get the Vergil and Charlo, bro. Because let me tell you like this, folks. I know this community. I know there's people that doesn't like Jermell Charlo for whatever reason. I never understood the hate for Jermell Charlo. He carved his own legacy. It's not like he was following Canelo Alvarez when he went to 160 and 168. Now he stayed in his own lane at 154-pound division. He cleared his division. Jermell Charlo goes back to the 154. He's active. He's going to be like, yo, y'all got belts, but I'm the king. Ain't none of y'all took it away from me. And he has every right to feel like that. Just like if Crawford goes back to the 147-pound division, he said, "Yeah, I was undisputed. Y'all just belt holders." He got the right to do so. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at him any less. When Canelo Alvarez went to the 168 pound to the 100, I'm sorry, when Canelo Alvarez fought Dimitri Bivol and lost to Dimitri Bivol, he went right back down to his kingdom. And ain't nobody said, no, Vergil, Canelo Alvarez is not a real undisputed champion. Oh, he's done at 168. Nah. Got to give that same respect to Jermell Charlo when he moves back to when he comes back to his kingdom, Pride Rock. And this is what I'm gonna say. Vergil, there's too many fights at 154. You don't have to go to war with Golden Boy Promotions because you didn't get the Boots fight. You go, nah. Now I understand. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. If Boots, put it this way, folks, if Boots was the Mayweather and they trying to keep you from fighting the biggest fight, the Mayweather fight, then I understand the move, bro. I understand the move. But Boots is no Mayweather, bro. Boots is not the main guy. Yo, Vergil, you are rated number 1. You're going to end a relationship since you was 18 in terms of business relationship. Oscar De La Hoya Golden Boy Promotions that have looked out for you and your family in and out the ring for the Boots fight. You're gonna jump off the cliff. Nah, that he's not worth it. He's not worth it. He's not worth it. He's not worth it. I love the fight, but he's not worth it. He's not worth it. Like, I'll put it this way. You remember when I'm gonna give you an example. I think a lot of people forgot about this moment. You remember when Shane Mosley had shares with Golden Boy Promotions and he wanted the Mayweather fight. Shane Mosley had to disattach himself from Golden Boy Promotions to get the Mayweather fight. See, I understood that because that's the Mayweather fight. I understood that. That's the fight. That is the fight. That is the fight. But come on, man. It's just sad seeing that. We seen that 2 times around the world, bro. We see it all the time, man. We see it all the time, man. I'm just sick and tired of seeing the unloyalty, bro. Like, why, bro? We seen it too much. And you know what? In this community, I feel like we are in boxing more so than anything. We're a community that celebrate unloyalty. We're the same people that always be like, yo, fire the trainer. We're the same people that always be like, fire the father. There ain't no community like us. A son get 1 loss. Fire Bill. Fire T.O. Sr. Fire Henry Garcia. Fire this one. Fire this. Fire the father. Leave your father in the ditch. Anybody in the chat? If you a father, you got a son, and I tell your son, yo, fire your dad as a coach, as a manager. Man, you're going to look at me like I'm crazy. You know what you're going to tell me? You're going to be, hey, yo, my man, what the fuck? You going to want to try to fight me? That's crossing the line. We be crossing the line. A lot of these sons, they want their father in the corner. They want their father in the corner. Sometimes y'all got to ask these sons, yo, are you happy with your father in the corner? But you got to understand his father and son, they love their father, bro. You think that these sons, a lot of people still think that these fathers, you know, the narrative, fathers are living vicariously through their sons. No real father is living vicariously through their sons. The sons live vicariously through their father, bro. The son is always trying to fill our shoes. The son is always want the father to be happy. They're always trying to prove something to us. That's like my son when he playing ball. My son want to prove on my son he's playing the game, but he's playing for me. He loves when I go to the game. And some of the people don't understand the father and son relationship. He said, it's not about the 1 loss. It's about the 4 times he's been outboxed badly. His fucking dad only got 2 wins. No, you're looking for a perfect fighter. Y'all looking for Floyd Mayweather. Y'all looking for a perfect fighter, bro. Ain't nobody. 99% of the fighters are not undefeated. And not. Y'all looking for perfection. I win with you, I lose with you. We go on to the next damn fight. And we bring in another coach, just like Lopez always bringing another coach, just like Devin Haney always brings another coach. That's what that's the part that people always miss. No, let me answer this right quick. He says, facts, D1, punch, missing the point. No, y'all keep on missing the point. Y'all keep on missing the facts. Guys like Teofimo Lopez always have a different trainer. Y'all always say he should get a new trainer. He had Stacy before he had Milton McCroy, before he had Jorge Rubio, before he had Gamachi. They're always having a coach. Now, if you want to say Teo needs to his father not to have him as the main voice during the fight. That's what you're trying to say. But y'all keep on saying, he need a new trainer. He need a new trainer. He gets a new trainer all the time. Gets a new trainer all the time. But y'all so desperate. Y'all want these sons to leave their father. They don't want to leave their father, my brother. Y'all begging these sons to tell fuck you to the dad. You guys are fucking animals, bro. These sons don't want to leave their dad. They love their dad. Maybe you didn't love your dad like that. Maybe you don't have a chemistry with your dad like that. Didn't you hear Danny Swift Garcia in the post-fight interview? He said, yo, if my dad is not in my corner, I will never fight. I was with Demetrius Andre leading up to the David Benavidez fight. He was training with Andre Rose. But he was calling his dad, hey, yo, you better come to Vegas. You better be in my corner. I'm waiting for you. Because he didn't know that his father was going to show up. And like, yo, how you feel now? How you feel that your father wasn't in the training camp? He said, I still need my dad. My dad knows me. My dad don't need to be with me in training. But I need his voice. I need him. It's really the voice that I trust. You guys don't know. You guys don't probably never been in. You guys don't know the dynamic of a father and son when it comes to the sport of boxing. And sometimes you don't even know the dynamic of a father and son because unfortunately, there's some people out there that just never had a dad that loves them that much. They never had a dad that sacrificed their whole life for their sons to be who they are. You never have put it this way, and this ain't no pun intended to people. Maybe you guys do have kids, but that doesn't mean you have a chemistry with your kid. That doesn't mean you have a bond with your kid. This is something that they build together, journey together. Teofimo Lopez started fighting at the age of 2 years old, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, traveling, amateur, professional, Loma, Taylor, boom. You guys don't understand. You guys don't understand. You're the people that will be like, yo, dad, F you, get the hell out of here. I'm getting another trainer because we lost. No, my man. Nah, Teofimo Lopez didn't listen to the instructions. And the instructions don't have to be when the zone catches it. When the zone catch the in between the rounds, you're still giving instructions during the fight, during the rounds. I mean, during the fight. When there's 1 minute remaining, 2 minutes remaining, a coach doesn't just stop giving instructions until the bell rings and we in between rounds of 1 and 2. No. Fighters also have to take accountability for not following the game plan. Shit ain't new, man. Oh man, he didn't look at the instruction. He said, "Where your power at?" Yeah, man, because you ain't snapping your punches. He knows. You guys are forgetting about father and son. Every father, devoted father I hear, don't even have to say a word. Their sons don't have to say a word. You can look at your son in their eyes and be like, there's something wrong with you. Hey, yo, man, wake up. Yo, there's fathers out. Yo, shout out to all the devoted fathers out here. How many devoted fathers out here in the chat that you could give a child a look and the child already know what you're talking about? Tell me in the chat. Tell me in the chat, any devoted father out here that you could give your child a look and they already know what the hell you're talking about. I could be like this to my kids. Hey, That's what I'm talking about, is the dilemma. See, another trainer ain't going to do that. Yo, what you doing? Hey, yo, why you ain't doing what I told you to do? Yo, why you ain't half stepping? Why you not? What was your power, bro? Now I'm not moving the goalposts, my brother. I'm not. I'm telling you. I'm telling you the dynamic of a father and trainer. I'm telling you of a person that build their sons. This ain't a trainer that got Tio. Oh, just that he already been made, and then no. Man, Tio Senior don't have to say a lot of shit, just like Floyd Mayweather Senior when he told Floyd Mayweather, hey yo, with Manny Pacquiao, why you fighting scared, Floyd? Fight him. Why you fighting scared, Floyd? What type of instructions is that? That's when Tito Trinidad. When Tito Trinidad Senior used to be like this, Tito Trinidad. Huh? You don't think with that smack? You don't think that Tito Trinidad understand what his father's telling him? That smack is an instruction. Shout out to Tito Trinidad Senior. All Tito Trinidad Senior needed to do is this. Mira, cabrón. Despiértate. Vamos a ver. Tito Trinidad will go out there and end the fight with a left hook knockout. You don't know that I am the dynamic of a father and son. They don't need to say what you want them to say. They don't have to say the X's and O's. They already had a training camp for 10 weeks. Mira, hey, mira. Vamos ahora. Haga lo que tú hiciste en camp. Ok, papi. Ping, 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 coño, cabrón, pam, pam. Tito. Ustedes no saben, pero lo saben. You guys there's people out there that just gonna give the benefit of the doubt who they want to give the benefit of the doubt. That's it. I agree. Boxing Talk with a 10. With a 10. Dollar super chatty patty game. And he said, I agree. And the only thing I must say is that Tio didn't deserve to be left by his dad. Yeah. And that's the only thing I disagree. Right there. Boom. And I told Tio Sr. as well. That was wrong. That's wrong. Every time we speak. Now that was wrong. The topic is too fresh. So I'ma just say Tio gotta pray and do best for him and his family. Facts. Tio, you already know, man. Prayers all the time. We got your back. You know, pick yourself right back up. We got you, champ. You're always going to be a champ. You know what I'm saying? Get your spiritual right. Align it. Present all your goals to God. Don't let it confuse you. Don't let energy and spirit confuse you. It's only one spirit that counts. F all that energy, F all that universe. The universe said this and no. Dios, Papa Dios. Papa Dios, my brother Tio, Papa Dios. Deja the energy in the universe. Esa vaina no hay nada. No hay nada without Papa Dios. He said, Tito said Brooklyn Tio was cold. Yeah. So sometimes like that, people get confused. The more you walk towards God, the devil is chasing you. My grandmother always say that, the more that you search for God, that's when the devil is trying to be around you. That's when the devil want to confuse you. That's when the devil really chases you. The devil don't give a damn about no damn atheists. He already did his job with them. He said, I love Tio, so I'm not going to say anything online to kick him. No, we not, man. We uplifting. Hey, yo, Boxing Talk, we uplifting. You know what? One thing I like about Tio is Tio, he could take the constructive criticism, the type of constructive criticism you think that other people can't take. You know what I'm saying? That's why me and Tio, we cool. Bro. You know, that's part of it why we cool. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that, because there's other people that won't allow you to be you. They won't allow you to keep it real. And even if it does, even if it does stink, because the truth sometimes, you don't want to hear the truth sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We all like that. A lot of downfalls in friendship, right? It's because You keep it real at a time that they don't want you to keep it real, to be honest. And then friendship comes back because it's not about that's something I also had to learn myself. Not everything is meant to be said when you want to say it. You know what I'm saying? Not everything is meant to be said. It's like what they say, timing is everything, right? Timing is everything. It's almost like when we say God will deliver your blessing, the blessings or your prayer in God's speed. Sometimes God will give you what you want or what you feel you deserve or what you prayed on, but in the time that he feels you can handle that. He's going to give you the blessings when he feels you can handle that blessing and when you can identify the blessings. Because I'm gonna tell you like this, I feel like we all blessed, but sometimes we just can't identify the blessings. We just can't identify the blessings. I give you it's when I met the lady, when I met my lady, I'm like, yo, I was working in a sneaker store and I used to tell myself, I'm never gonna work in no damn sneaker store, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I used to I ain't never gonna work in a sneaker store. And I'm like, damn, I ended up just working in a sneaker store, bro. In a sneaker store. Por ahí es que yo encontré la mujer mía. That's what I found. And I'm like, yo, how God put you in position. Cause I never thought at that time I'm gonna work in the sneaker store. I ain't gonna be working on damn foot action. You know, because in a certain point of your life, you start gaining like a standard, right? Hey, yo, man, I gotta work on foot action, bro. I gotta work on foot action. So you never, you know what I'm saying? God's gonna throw you some blessings that we gotta be in position to identify. And that's what I pray for. When I pray for, man, I pray God, you know, I got loose screws. You know what I'm saying? I want to be in position to identify the blessings that you have for me. Because God is blessing us every day. Every breath we take, God is blessing us. Every time you wake up, that's a blessing. Every encounter with any human is a blessing, whether you think is negative or positive. The person that you least expected, the person that you least expected comes around and helps you. You don't think that's a blessing in itself? It's a blessing, bro. When I was a kid, bro, there was 10 of us in one room. I thought he was having that. I own 3 bedrooms apartment. That's what's up, man. I pray I woke up tomorrow. Nothing else is extra. Yeah, man. Everything is a cherry on top. You know? If I don't pray, if I forget to pray today, I'm like, shit, man. Damn, my fault, man. My fault. I feel like I let him down. I feel like you know, they say that God is a selfish God. I feel like, damn, man, I let him down. My fault I ain't speak to you today, bro. I should never be too busy not to speak to you. Malise got called that how Shakur would beat T.O. to a T. It was a surprise. I'm still shocked though. Tito. I'm still shocked by the way he went by it. But forget about it. We've been talking about that. Let's talk about this potential fight with Keyshawn Davis versus Devin the Dream Haney. Keyshawn Davis versus Devin Haney. Let's go. Nothing is standing in the way. But I believe that April 18th, we could have Vergil Ortiz versus Boots Ennis and Devin Haney versus Keyshawn Davis. Because you imagine April 18th, we get Devin Haney versus Keyshawn, and we get Boots versus Vergil. I don't give a damn about no damn prelims after that. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about prelims. I don't give a damn. If you could give me those 2 fights, April 18th, Turkey. I know you have done a great job, But I've yet, outside of the heavyweight undisputed, outside of the light heavyweight undisputed, and outside of that Tio Shakur, just give us the fight that we want, really want. Just, I know you're trying to make the boots, and you try to make the boots in Vergil. We wanted to see, shout out to D, happy birthday. We wanted Benavidez and Canelo. We wasn't asking for Bud and Canelo. We wanted David Benavidez and Canelo. Give us, if we want this fight now, give us the fight now. Give us the fight now. Are we gonna let's hold Turkey accountable. He got the money, got the funds. Everybody working with Turkey. They're aligned to fight. You know what I'm saying? Bill Haney was talking to Keyshawn. Keyshawn talking to Bill and that. I seen Keyshawn's interview with Cameron and Mace. I like Mace. I like how Mace. Hey yo, Keyshawn and Shakur, great fighters. But I'm gonna tell you like this: Keyshawn nor Shakur should not be getting offended or should not get annoyed when people are asking them to fight each other. I've been talking about this for years. I think I was the first person to ask Keyshawn, would you fight Shakur? In YouTube, Keyshawn Davis is, look, you could go, man, check the archives, man. Come on, man. Come on now. I know I've been a supporter of Keyshawn for a long time. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let's go with this. Hold on. See, I can understand. Go. Check Punch on Boxing's archives, man. We're going to go way back. What's the date? Hey, you know what? I'm gonna put this in. I'm gonna upload this interview. Look how many views. When I mean, hold on. Look at that. Where is that? Boom. Only $2, 215. Hey, yo, but we've been putting work for years. Shit would be Hard Marvel versus Popcorn Style. I like that fight. I like the promo to the fight. I like the way the Keyshawn Davis is promoting the fight versus I like the DB3 versus the Vargas brothers. Man, but the Vargas brothers are already fighting each other. The Vargas brothers are already fighting each other. Hey, yo, we should introduce tag team boxing. Yo, Castle, you know what? I was thinking about that. Yeah, I was thinking about that yesterday. And I'm like, yo, I'm about to set up a live where we could do tag team. Yeah. I mean, that's what Shakur and Keyshawn wants. They want tag team boxing. You know what I'm saying? I read the tweet where Keyshawn saying that they dying to divide us. Nah, my brother. Nah. And if this was directed to the fans, nah, don't do it. Keyshawn shouldn't feel like that. I gotta roll with Haney, but I love Keyshawn. That's a good fight, though, man. Both of these guys got good momentum. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney got the goods, man. I want Devin Haney to get back with Ryan Garcia, because as much as he was getting knocked down, Devin Haney did show heart, and Devin Haney was winning some round. I think Devin Haney won 6 rounds. Outside of him getting knocked down, Devin Haney was winning rounds. If it wasn't for the knockdown, Devin Haney would have won that fight probably. You know what I'm saying? Key versus Dev, yo. To be honest, yo, I don't know that. That's a tough one. That's a tough one because I always felt that Keyshawn was going to be who he's emerging to be. I felt Devin was going. I felt Devin knockouts and power could be deceiving. You know what I'm saying? I just gravitate more to, yeah, you could box and then you could punch. You know what I'm saying? And I like crazy fighters as well. You know what I'm saying? I like crazy fighters as well. Like Keyshawn is a dog. Keyshawn is a dog, bro. Says I giving out members. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you, bruh. Good looking now, man. God bless you, Caesar, man. Showing love to the channel, man, and one other people to show love, man. That's a blessing right there, bro. I appreciate that, bro. Said you gotta love. Yeah, I love the energy. I love the energy. I love that. Yo, there's one thing when a fighter wants a fighter that bad. That means that fighter sees holes in that fighter. Pause. It's almost like when we talk about Tio. Tio wanted Loma. Tio wanted Taylor. Tio didn't really want a Shakur. Tio really didn't care fighting Shakur. But when Keyshawn wants Devin, bro, he wants Devin bad. And I don't think Devin wants Keyshawn that bad. I think that's just a potential matchup, a potential bag that Turkey could give them. But I don't think they want Keyshawn that bad. Keyshawn wants Devin bad, bro. Pause. You know? And I think that Keyshawn, younger, he's hungry. He's with Shakur, just like the same narrative that people, yo, he's Shakur, Bud Crawford, you know, Andre, Floyd Mayweather. Not now. Sometimes you got to get these fighters before they really, really get hungry. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I don't understand that. Certain fighters, they need to get these fights when they really, really, before they get really, really hungry. It's almost like David Benavidez. Queso, gifted 20 punch drunk boxing members. Wow. I appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all to the fullest, bro. I appreciate y'all giving people a chance to appreciate punch. That's what it is. Y'all forcing people. Hey, yo, support my guy, bro. Nah, he support my guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's like if this was in a club and say, yo, he's a ticket, man. Go watch this show, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's going to be hot, bro. Go watch. Hey, yo, here's some. Yo, you want the ticket? Yo, go watch this show, bro. Appreciate Queso, Caesar, Queso. Appreciate you, Queso, man. Love you, my brother. So I like that fight. I think that fight should happen next. There's no excuse for not having that fight. I did speak to Bill Haney, and Bill Haney did tell me that they would like the Keyshawn Davis fight, but there's also an opportunity for them to get the Teofimo Lopez fight. Keith Connolly wants the Devin Haney fight as well. So Keith Connolly and Bill Haney are on the same page that the next big fight for Tio and Devin could be Devin versus Tio. So Devin got options right now. I think the only way that Devin doesn't fight Keyshawn is because he's gonna go the Tio route. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that, but there's an opportunity for unification bout with Mario Barrios versus Devin Haney. Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia is not in the cards. Not right now. Both team has alluded that already. Both team has alluded that to me that Ryan is not seeking Devin and Devin is not seeking Ryan. So the rematch as of now is not there. But both teams of Tio and Representative Tio and Devin both stated that the easiest fight to make will be the Devin and Tio. But the fight that right now is marinating and people want to see is the Keyshawn and Devin. We haven't heard what Teofimo Lopez have to say about the Devin Haney fight. He wants to get back in the ring by May. Hopefully they could get that fight. Put it this way: if Teo get that fight with Devin Haney, I think people still would love to watch it. I don't know if it has that type of momentum. Almost like when I was saying that momentum with after the Jose Ramirez didn't have that quite momentum that we wanted. But we'll see. Well, we'll see. Facts. Dev got T.O. Shakur, Key, Barrios, Haney. If Barrio wins, fighter love keeping money. Fight in the tent in the tuck. Devin, look, why we ain't get Haney and Rolly? That's a Rolly don't want the fight. Rolly don't want the fight, and there was some issues with Rolly and Ring. Ring, Turkey, Salas, or something like that. That he was mad the way he said it. He was mad the way that they treated him leading into the Times Square card. So hopefully with that unification bout, like there is no excuses. Yo, this is what I'm talking about. That this era of boxing could truly be just as good or better as the golden era. I just don't want fans to shrink the sport. We don't need to shrink the sport. If we can't get Keyshawn and Devin, let's get Devin and Teo. If we can't get Devin and Teo, let's get Teo and Keyshawn. Let's keep every options open. There's so many good fights at 140, from 147 to 154. If we can't get Vergil versus Boots, let's get Vergil versus Josh Kelly and Vergil versus Xander Zayas, or Boots and Xander. Yo, with so many fights, I don't think that no boxing fan could. Let's ask for a fight, but let's not just act like there's only one fight that matters. Because put it this way, Vergil Ortiz versus Jerome Boots, and it's a great, wonderful fight. We all want to see that fight. I want to see that fight. But they fighting for no straps. What's the legacy? The legacy is going to be the bragging rights in the end of the day. As much as people want to pretend like belts don't matter, I'd rather see Boots and Vergil fight for something, though. It's good. The bragging rights is all good. But I'd rather see them fight for something. You know? Because we're just going to mind F ourselves, and we're going to devalue it just because that's the fight that we want to see. So let's say this. So is Josh Kelly versus Xander Zayas less than Boots and Vergil? I'm sorry. I'm not going to play that card. No. Right now, Xander Zayas should be talked about as the main guy, the top dog in the 154-pound division, alongside with Fundura and alongside with Josh Kelly. Yeah, we want to see Vergil, and I think that Vergil has a better resume. Even with Xander Zayas has a better resume. But at the end of the day, we got to hold Xander Zayas at a standard. Because then what are we doing? Josh Kelly versus Xander Zayas is more special than Boots and Vergil. That's more of a legacy fight. That fight matters more than Boots and Vergil. Yes, it does. In my opinion, I got Barrios winning not for nothing. Hey, I don't know. I you know what it is? That's a tough fight. I want Ryan to win, but I know that he could lose that fight. But I want Ryan to win. I'm rooting for Ryan to beat Mario Barrios because it just makes because we don't talk about Mario Barrios versus Devin, Mario Barrios versus that's the sexy matchup or something like that. But I want Ryan to win, finally getting a world title, and maybe it could push for unification bout for all these guys. Is meaningful. I don't know how that's going to work because they're saying that Shakur Stevenson is going to be fighting Ryan Garcia next, because the winner of T.O. versus Shakur was going to fight Ryan Garcia next. But if Ryan Garcia beats Mario Barrios, he becomes a WBC champion. And then we already know that the Shakur Stevenson and the WBC is at odds. So I don't know how that going to work. Okay, so says Xander beats all of them. I'm telling you, Xander's eyes, they better get Xander's eyes now. Because Xander's eyes going to get more dangerous. They better get Xander's eyes now. Only 23 years old, 23, 24, 23 years. Psst, man, they better get Xander's eyes now, bro. Because that dude looking too strong, bro. He looking like a man-child right now. Xander's looking like a man-child right now. X6M, like that car. I've always wanted that car, man. Man, I haven't. Man, at this point, Charles, man, I get any car, bro. My Durango got like 130, about to hit 140K miles. X6M, that sound good. Why you don't get that one? You a BMW guy, right? You got to be a BMW guy. Rapstar Boxing Out says, Shakur, the new takeover. Punch, you sleeping on Hitchens. No, he's in the mix as well, Ralph. Hitchens is in the mix as well. But I'm going to tell you like this. The Oscar Duarte fight is a tough fight for Hitchens. We've seen him with Limas. If there's any upset coming this weekend, it's Oscar Duarte. If there's any upsets this weekend, it's Oscar Duarte. I don't know. Hitchens is, I like Hitchens, but Hitchens is like, Hitchens always had that, I don't know if he had the it factor. Okay, yeah, BMW all day. My favorite is 09 M6 V10. Rapstar's boxing, I say he fell off. Duarte fight strong, but Hitchens been looking on time. No, I like Hitchens. It's so stacked up. We want to see Hitchens versus Gary Antoine Russell, bro. I want to see that unification bout. It's lit. Yo, boxing is lit, man. And boxing is so stacked up, but we got so many fights. So many fights. I think we live in right now. People don't. We living right now in the golden era, man. I don't give a damn what anybody say. We get these fights together. If we get we got Shakur Tio. If we get Vergil, and this is we in February, then we get Vergil. Yo, Ryan Garcia, Mario Barrios. That's a good fight. Let's say Ryan wins. Devin and Keyshawn, Vergil and Boots. Josh Kelly, Xander Zayas. Man, I don't care what nobody talking about. We ain't even gonna go to the summer yet, and we might get all these fights. American boxing is boring. Nah, no, it's not. No, it's not. But we need to see better performances, though. We want to see more stoppages and knockouts. We want to see more. We want to see the hurt game. We just don't want to see great wins. And I think that this generation, we got great wins, great performances. I mean, great wins, but we need to see overwhelming performances. But we need overwhelming performances. That ain't no golden era. The 2-belt, 15 rounds era is the goal. Nah. For me, it's the golden era. I ain't gonna stay stuck in the past like y'all want to. Nah. We in the golden era right now. This is the new golden era. I gonna stay stuck forever. No, it's the Randy Hagler and her. Nah. We got Shakur, we got Boots, we got Vergil, we got Tio, we got Haney, we got Keyshawn, we got Usyk, we got Eno Uwa, we got Bam Rodriguez. Now we got greatness upon us, bro. Nah, I ain't gonna stay stuck in the past and just always shit on today with the same 4 names, bro. With the same 4 names. Nah, bro. 5 names. Benitez. Now we got a lot of names. We got greatness. Bam Rodriguez will be anybody. In any era in his division, Bam Rodriguez. Eno Uwa will be anybody in any era in his division. Yeah. Usyk could compete with the heavyweights of the past. Yeah, Tyson Fury could compete with the heavyweights of the past. Yeah, they can. Yeah, Bud Crawford could compete with anybody in the past. Yes, he can. Yeah. Shakur could compete with anybody in the past. Yes. Tio, yes. Haney, yes. Charlo, yes. And Boo Boo. Hey, yo, man. Tomorrow we back at it, man. I got to check out, bro. We back at it tomorrow, 8:30 p.m., 8:45, 8:30 to 9 p.m. Eastern time. We back at it. We trying to get the interview. We trying to get another interview. I might post that drunk interview. Should I? Let me know. I might post that drunk interview I had with Gary Antoine Russell. My bad, Gary Antoine Russell. I had too much of tequila, brother. Bro, how it would 130 in 2 years, especially if Roach and Tank make their nasty weight. That's nice ass trophy right there. Yo, we need that fight as well, bro. We need Tank in the mix. I don't give a damn when I want Tank in the mix. That's a nice 20 right there. Tank, with Bam Roach. Should I post that, man? Hey, yo, should I post? Nah, but man, it's gonna make me look bad, bro. Hey, yo, should I post? I was too twisted, man. I was too twisted. I know, I was too twisted in that interview, man. I know Gary Antoine Russell was like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with this guy, bro? Hey, yo, I asked Gary Antoine the same question like 3 times. I said, man, who you want to fight next? Nah, I gotta be Ryan, Devin, man. We want the names, bro. We want the names, man. I'll give about this guy, this Japanese. Hey, yo, I said, yo, I went live and I'm saying, yo, smash that like button. I wasn't even live. Because it wasn't recorded. And I'm like, yo, smash the like button. Yo, but anyway, man, God bless each and every one of y'all, man. Love y'all. Tomorrow we back at it, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Love you. God bless. And on to the next.